Well, America's infrastructure is falling apart, as you probably know. A new report says thousands of bridges are structurally deficient, and the biggest challenge may be finding the money to make the necessary repairs. Hampton Pearson has more.
There's good news and bad news about the nation's most heavily traveled bridges. 61,000 structurally deficient bridges are in need of repair, but that's 2,000 fewer than at this time last year, according to the latest data from the Department of Transportation. Not surprisingly, most of the heavy travel is on the interstate highway system, with cars, trucks, and school buses crossing those compromised bridges an estimated 215 million times daily. That's according to an analysis from the American Road and Transportation Builders Association.
State DOTs inspect these bridges usually every year or every 2 years, depending on the structure. And if there is a safety issue, they'll usually post the bridge for load where you can't have a certain amount of weight on the bridge. So they will take steps and even close bridges if they're really unsafe to the traveling public. But you don't want to let it get to that point.
The report comes with federal highway and transit funding set to expire May 31st. Congress has been stalled when it comes to raising the gasoline tax or another long-term revenue source to shore up the Highway Trust Fund. That trust fund is the source of more than half the investments made by states to repair bridges and build roads. Right now, at least a dozen states have put projects on hold, pending congressional action.
People are certainly talking about how to address this issue, but it really comes down to how do you fund it, and is there the political will in Congress to look at a gas tax increase? So far they've said everything is on the table, but they really do need to come up with a long-term sustainable funding situation.
According to federal government data, the lack of infrastructure investment from all levels of government has created a nearly $1 billion backup in highway and bridge projects. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hampton Pearson in Washington.